Primus! Who is ready for the Primus? I don't know, most of you might not be aware, but it's been 9 months since I've been in the ring like this. Thank you. I just want to say thank you, and tonight if I beat Erik Shadows, I prove a point, so Erik, get ready.
you all provide the weapons for the second Fan Brings Weapons match. Enlighten these fools.
You will know me. You will fear me. I am Varman. That is the unholy one, the jackal, and the prototype, Tony Strong. We are the agents of the apocalypse. The end is now. Next Friday, Hardcore Horror Show. You two little bitches better find a tag team partner, because these idiots are going to bring us weapons, and we're going to use them.
Don't leave. To me, it seems like you came out here for a fight. So did I. How about you and me, right now, right here, in front of McAllen?
Well, that definitely is very questionable on the part of Shooter. I mean, he just got attacked by Knyte. But you know, that's always been Shooter. He's always been the stubborn one. Well, hopefully that stubbornness pays off here tonight. Shooter, of course, a multiple-time Grand Warrior and a former tag team champion. There you see a beautiful tilt-a-whirl head scissors there and a beautiful kick up there. Well, looks like Shooter got a little overzealous there. Knyte with a beautiful wasteland. And as you can tell, Knyte definitely has the strength and the power advantage, and also the height advantage. He's also got the weight advantage as well. Yes, there is a lot of advantages that Knyte has over Shooter, but the one thing that Shooter has that Knyte doesn't, and that is experience. Shooter is a veteran for a reason. And Shooter's going to have to rely on that veteranness. I believe that is a word. And there you see Knyte paying a little homage to the Ultimo Dragon with that Dragon Sleeper. Will Shooter tap here? Nope. Knyte releasing the hold. Irish whip to the ropes. Whoa! There you see Shooter smartly going after the knees there. Beautiful snap DDT. And there you see Serena Mercury at the side of Knyte. Let's see if she's going to play a role in this matchup. And there you see Shooter executing another snap DDT. Looks like Shooter is going to go up top here. This might be a foolish decision. But let's hope it pays off. And no, Knyte just takes down Shooter the hard way. Knyte, of course, will be the challenger for the Grand Warrior title match. The chain match, most specifically, at Halloween Hardcore Horror. But right now, he's got to face the task of facing another Grand Warrior in the name of Mark Sharpshooter Roberts. Now this is Shooter's first match in over 9 months, so definitely the rust factor's got to be kicking in here. There's the Shooter with some quick reflexes there. And he sends Knyte to the outside as Mike begins the count. And now the action is spilled to the outside. Alright, looks like we just lost both competitors. If they're not careful, they both will be counted out, and this will end in a double countout. Alright, there you see Knyte throwing in Shooter, throwing him back into the ring. This is definitely a great preview for Ray, because like I said, Shooter is a multiple-time Grand Warrior, and Knyte will be vying to become the next Grand Warrior. And there you see Knyte trying to choke out Shooter. The one thing you can't take away from Shooter is that he is a fighter. I mean, you can punish him all you want, but it will take a hell of a lot to put him down. And there you see Shooter struggling to get to his feet, but Knyte is right there with him. Sure, fighting back. Beautiful Hurricane Rana there by Shooter. Now both men are down. Here we go. Shooter grabbing the tree trunk-like legs of Knyte. What's he planning here? And it looks like we got the Sharpshooter by the Sharpshooter. Is Knyte gonna tap? And no, he easily powers out of it. But you can bet some damage has been done, not only to the legs of Knyte, but the lower back as well. And Shooter's gonna have to try to find a way to capitalize on that if he wants to walk away the victor in this Primus. Be sure to join us next time, ladies and gentlemen, when the NWA Wrestling Revolution presents to you Halloween Hardcore Horror. Beautiful spinning fallaway slam there by Knyte. At Halloween Hardcore Horror, you will see the Primus, Knyte, Shadows, chain match for the Grand Warrior title. Also, you'll see the finals of the Lionheart South Texas Championship Tournament as Ray brings in a chair. James Dante and Downfall ladder match for the South Texas title. That one is surely to be a great one. I don't know. And Knyte is contemplating something, but no, Mike got in just in time and now has taken the chair out of play. But now the chair, nope, Mike is right there, not letting the chair get back in the ring, and now is arguing with Serena. And now Knyte has got that chain. He's planning something, but wait a minute, here comes Shadows. Here comes the Grand Warrior. Oh! Shadows giving Knyte a taste of his own medicine there. Beautiful super kick by Shooter. Alright, this has been a 3 count already. Mike needs to get into position. Well, I'm sure the match would have been over if Mike hadn't got distracted. Beautiful future shock DDT there by Shooter. This has got to be it. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in over 9 months, Mark Sharpshooter Roberts not only has returned to in-ring action, but he gets a win here at NWA Wrestling Revolution Fan Appreciation Night. There's these Shadows there, paying a little respect to the veteran. Now, I'm pretty sure the fans would have loved to see Shadows and Shooter one-on-one here tonight, but thanks to Ray, that did not happen. But all is well because Shooter and Knyte gave one hell of a Primus, and it was Shooter going out on top.
It seems that every time you speak, it's somewhat a fact. But guess what? When I speak, I make sure it's a damn fact. You get your hands on me, I fall. I get my hands on you, you fall. What does that tell me? Next Friday, there's gonna be a brutal war. And if this is what's gonna link us to fight, then so be it. I don't know who's going to be left standing at the end, but I assure you, you will remember why I was the top man, why I was the People's Grand Warrior, and why I am the leader of the pack!
Well, if that doesn't get you fired up for the Primus next week, I do not know what will. What a Primus, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Sharpshooter Roberts, after 9 long months, returned to action and got the win over Ray Knyte. Before we sign off, I heard Mondo Money has Serena, Mercury, and Ray backstage. Let's get their last minute thoughts.
Here with me now is Serena Mercury. Serena, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks.
Can you explain your actions in the tag team match with you and Kat Green? Why did you all get intentionally disqualified?
Well, first of all, we don't need a ref to be telling us 1, 2, 3, and you want. No, that's not what we need. We're here to show that we are the better wrestlers, that we can kick ass. and we're the baddest bitches, and we do that shit. We don't need someone to be counting us. No, if we want to use weapons, we'll use whatever we want to use, because you know what? We're better.
All right, Serena Mercury. Also with me is the Knyte. Knyte, you lost tonight to mark the Sharpshooter Roberts.
Shadows, I wore you down. I broke you. And yet you still come out and help Mark the Sharpshooter Roberts pin me 1, 2, 3. Doesn't even matter who pins me. Doesn't matter what warrior I face. At the end, they all will fall. Like you. Next week Friday at the Hardcore Horror Show.